I'm here with my doggy. Look how big this dog is, guys, compared to me. Look at this. I mean, I basically got a white tiger right here. Well, it's a dog, so I guess it's more like some kind of weird primitive canine, technically. She's got sap all over her. I gotta get it out. There's a piece right there. See? All right. That's such a doggy. Oh, you are such a good doggy. Look at how big this dog is, guys. Think this boy's be playing? See, that's sap right there. It's all sap. I gotta get it off. All right. Oh, you just got dirt on my face. Look at all that sap she's got on her, man. It's everywhere. Because we go out in the woods and stuff. All right. So let's start this video without my doggy bothering me. Over there. What is that? Over there. What is that? Over here, brother. Over there. What's over there? What's over there? She wants to play, and I don't want to play right now. Hey, you're gonna break my cigarette. Let go. Alright, that's enough. That's enough. Alright, I gotta do my video. Alright. So, I've been wearing this hat a lot. I know it. I apologize. So, I want to get this video out because I really feel it's necessary to talk about it. And it's cold as fuck out right now. I'm in the mountains, you guys gotta know that. But when I get really lean and there's no sun and it's nighttime, I get cold easy. I ain't gonna lie. I get fucking cold, you know. I don't have no insulation. I'm fucking lean as fuck. And I'm about to go hit a workout here at night. Probably no video because I don't have a light and I'm gonna be doing shit in the dark. How's that? You know, like on dip bars in the fucking pitch black. Okay, so that's what's up. In the meantime, I had to get this out. I'm not your average person, okay? But one thing I am is very logistical. I like to be cordial, even when to people that I think don't deserve it. I think showing obedience and strategy for continuation of life is more important than being a douchebag and getting yourself shot over something stupid. But I ain't gonna lie, once in a while I get involved. I'll go to a channel, I'll listen to their take on somebody who thinks they're a badass or some shit, and I'll laugh and I'll chuckle and everything. I could mention names, but it's not worth it. I mean, I think I look good for the part that I play, which is I'm 60, I'm cut up, I look good, and I can make my muscles bigger, you know, over about a year's time, probably cyclically, rather, just a little slower than a lot slower than somebody on junk, on you know, steroids and shit. So I'm all natural. I fucking don't worry about shit like size and little deficits because I'll fix them over time. So that's me. So once I get going, I don't backstep. Now, the only time I've ever backstepped is when I used illicit drugs or something like morphine from a doctor and stuff like that. Then I backstepped. Obviously, your fucking nutrients, everything gets out the door. Say goodbye to your fucking health at that point. And that goes for anyone out there that's on fentanyl, opiates, that drinks too much. I mean, there's a person in town, he's a heavy, hard-ass drinker. He's fucking dry right now, and he lost a lot of weight. But, you know, because he's been doing it for so long, obviously, you know, a lot of things just don't function anymore. For instance, if you lose weight, what do you got left? Skin. Okay, now if you lose weight and you got elasticity to your fucking skin, that's amazing at, let's say, my age, 60. So I was 250. I had muscles more than I got now, but I was also fat. So I look like a linebacker. I don't have any pictures of that, but I did fucking look just like a fucking linebacker. Giant shoulders, you know, chest streamlined across, but fucking, you know, a gut. who wants to be like that? So I don't want to be a linebacker. So anyway, the thing I want to get out is this, is once I get on a click and I feel that's good for me and I'm not on anything to disturb it or derail me, I am on track and I do not backpedal. Okay? I don't back step, I don't backpedal, I don't do nothing back as long as I'm not being controlled by some illicit formula or some bullshit like morphine. I have no issues getting in shape. Now I can lie, when I first started, I was like, I destroyed my body off this morphine. But I fucking made it happen anyway because I'm a warlock. In 2011, I was told I was a warlock. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean I'm going to do magic in front of you all? Probably not. Although it'd be cool if I could make my dog float right now above my head, you know, while I'm laying down here. Just make my dog float above my head. Anyway, the point is, as a warlock, we have rules we follow. A lot of people think warlocks and then they immediately attach it to the fucking movies. We're not like that. Warlocks are fucking warriors. We're fighters. But we don't choose to fucking fight. We choose to be respectful. We choose to be honorable. We choose to, you know, for life. We aren't against people living. We would never take a life, you know, but we might scare somebody. Like, you know, in the movie Carrie, you know, I can do shit. Now, the only reason why is when somebody's coming at me, like Carrie's mom was causing so much problems for her that she just blew up and all her magic just went haywire, you know, but that's a movie. It's a movie, but it's similar. Because whenever I am in a situation that's dangerous, I get protected. You know, and I'm not saying it's my elders, and I do have 11 elders, warlocks. They're outer solar warlocks. I can work within the confines of the solar system and out of it because I can remote view, but my job is here as a warlock. All right, move on out, move on out, move on out, move on out. So I wanted to explain, you know, you're not going to see me doing magic unless somebody tries to fuck with me, and then you know, I'm not saying you're going to catch anything on film because it's technically not allowed. Okay? But it will protect me. Now, when I say it will protect me, what I'm saying is the internet of the extraterrestrials, and they're all basically warlocks. I mean, if you're outer solar and you're running around in spacecrafts, I mean, technically you're a fucking warlock. Okay? So once you get to certain levels of achievement in life, just like in a video game, you make fucking get to the next level. Okay? Right now, I was put here as a test. My parents, I look like. My dad, you know, a little on my mom, but really, I'm not. Okay? I have been altered throughout time, from caveman till now. I've been altered, and of course, the extraterrestrials don't want you suspicious, so they make you look. And this goes for a lot of people out there. You guys don't realize you're mixed with extraterrestrials and shit, and cavemen and all kinds of fucking monkeys. Anyway, we are a product on this planet. They made us, and then we were terraformed. They can subvert time as you know it. They can do it locally in small areas. They can subvert time. They can do it in all kinds of ways. Warlocks, other than me, that is. And if I can do it, I'm probably not going to talk about it right now. But I've had some incidents that technically prove I can do that as well. I can fuck up localized time in an area and shit, people will disappear right in front of my eyes. And I'll be like, wait a minute. At first, you know, I used to think shit like, oh, that's a time fucking bubble or some shit. And I was more or less told, no, you did that. You did that. That had nothing to do with a time bubble. You created that, well, not problem, but you created that, what you saw with your ocular vision. You saw that. It was because of you. So I do talk to my warlock elders, And you know, I'm about to go do a workout, and they just told me, look, just stick with the health thing. Don't do anything crazy. Just stick with the workout thing like you would if you picked anything you like doing. And since you're not on anything crazy, go ahead and fuck with it and see where it goes. So this is what my YouTube channel is. I'm a calisthenics guy, but technically I'm a fucking warlock. Earthbound. And, you know, I'm considered I'm a form of commander myself, but only on Earth. Now, does that mean other people can be warlocks? Absolutely. You know, right now I think there's 195 warlocks on Earth. And time distortion warlocks are different, but I'm just giving you the full number. So I'm considered a time distortion warlock. And we work differently than the other warlocks, who are closer to being like witches than warlocks, but technically they're a warlock because they figured a lot of shit out about the metaphysical plane. How if you really want to, and that includes me, I could attract a UFO and probably get it fucking literally right up front on camera. You know, I'll be working on things like that. I'm not kidding around. You know, even though I'm not supposed to do that, you know, I get it's not exactly a slack rule. So if I break it, you know, I can get in trouble. I can get a red slip, so to speak. But if you watch my videos, you never know what you're going to see because I'm a warlock. Now, I'm just this athletic dude, right? And, you know, I do a lot of bodybuilder movements other than calisthenics. So a lot of times you'll see me doing a lot of bodybuilder movements type of things, you know, and there's nothing unusual about that. You have to tear muscles to make them grow. So you have to do what bodybuilders do, you know, essentially. In the meantime, I want you to all know that I do not backstep. I just need you to know, once I start something, I'm going to continue. It doesn't matter how fucking hungry I am. It doesn't matter what the fuck is going on in my life. Nobody needs to know any of my personal business on that level. I will say that if you pay attention to my channel, you're going to make improvements, and you're probably going to make, you know, gains better than me because you're younger and you got testosterone boosting all your abilities from a biological standpoint. I'm working with metaphysics to correct a lot of the biological issues. I wish I could get rid of this bump on my face, but it seems to be going down. There's a lot of things that I'm technically not allowed to do. If it's not life-threatening, I'm not allowed to fucking do it, okay? Real quick and simple at that, all right? And, you know, you're going to listen to this and go, oh, this guy's full of shit. But I'm going to tell you right now, extraterrestrials come and go. Sometimes they're in large numbers in full view. And when that happens, we put helicopters and jets up. If we don't want to waste jets and helicopter fuel or have them fucking turned into material on the ground, we're going to send up something cheaper, like a bunch of drones. So that's what's going on with the drones, okay? They're just using the drones to gain information on what these extraterrestrials are doing. Just remember, these extraterrestrials own this fucking planet. The ones that don't technically own it also live here. So they don't technically own shit, but they're kind of like a homeless version of extraterrestrial. And they live within the confines, kind of close by the higher extraterrestrials, underground and above us. So just so you know, we are not the only fish in the sea. There's many, and we're a biological warehouse on this planet. So we can be taken right off the shelf at any time and used like a fucking robot. So just to let you guys know, we're technically a fucking slave. I mean, we really don't have any rights. These things own us. They created the planet. They give us the freedom to walk around and shit like a fucking cow does in the pasture, but that's about it. Once you start going out into space and shit, they have to keep an extra eye on you. And once you start creating nuclear bombs, they have to melt down anything that shoots. So they're going to protect the planet. They're not going to fucking let us destroy it. So get your mind off nuclear holocausts. That's not going to happen. These beings wouldn't let that happen. The current beings anyway, the ones that were working with terraforming when they first beta tested on Mars and created a lot of the creatures on Mars, some shit did go down there. And that fucked up the whole process, and the planet became a warehouse of biological genetics. So that's what's going on right now with our planet.
Anything our government does is just to try to act like it's got a big fucking dick, and that's it, guys.